You guys can hear me? All right, well, yeah, let me start by saying that's a good win. It is hard to come up to Portland and get a win. So very pleased with that. We got a lot to take away from that game and a lot to learn from. But it's always better to try to learn some of these lessons and still be able to pull off a win, especially for a younger team like ours that's on where we're at right now. So really happy with our first half and our defensive effort. And then not very pleased at all with how we played defense and the details of our defense in the second half. And I get it that's a tough team to guard. We have to be better. It's like Damian Lillard had a chance to tie the game up. Most nights he's going to hit that. So we don't want to be in that situation after a game that we played so well and so hard. But it is nice to keep that momentum going forward. And be able to get back into the gym and learn from things with a win under our belt.
All right, let's go ahead and start with Sean.
Hey, Luke, when you look at what Harrison was doing in that third quarter, just what came to mind and how impressed were you that he was able to kind of carry that over into the fourth as well?
Yeah, I was happy. One of the things I've challenged Harrison on all summer and even into last year is we need him to be aggressive. And I don't mean that as, go one-on-one and take a bunch of shots, but, I've challenged Harrison. I want him, getting eight threes up a night. And he's a very good shooter, and there's no reason he can't make those shots. So we needed all those points tonight. And, that's really how we want to see Harrison playing all the time. Some nights they'll go, some nights they won't. But we definitely want him taking those shots. And he was a big reason on why we won tonight.
Let's go ahead and go to James.
Yeah, Luke, you guys, you had them on the ropes there for most of the game, but you faded there in the fourth, but you still came out with the win. How nice is it to have your team figure out how to close out a game and sort of skip that first step of competing and then trying to get to learn how to win at the next?
It's a very good question, James, and it's right on, right? It's a lot of times when you're learning how to win, you'll lose that type of game, especially against a team that's been winning for a lot of years now. And that's something that really you have to go through that experience. Players have to feel that, and then our top guys, our top dogs have to step up and make big plays as well. And I thought Harrison knocking down those late free throws, the way Fox played most of the night, Buddy knocking his free throws down was a good, really is what the only thing that kept us on top there at the end. But great learning lesson for us, and thrilled that we could learn it.
All right, Tony.
Yeah, Coach, you mentioned it earlier. You was kind of checkered about the defense. Could you just give us a little idea of what you're talking about? Some of the things that you had to clean up going into Friday.
To me, it was pretty clear. In the first half, our rotations were great. Our activity with our hands was great. We were getting deflections. We were rotating from the weak side, making plays. And in the second half, we started getting a lot of wrapping fouls, and they were in the bonus early in the third. They were in the bonus early in the fourth. Our rotation started being late. When we did get there in time, we weren't being aggressive. We were just kind of standing there and letting guys finish on us. So, that will be the biggest thing we can show them and film tomorrow is really just the difference in what it looks like, and the difference between holding a really good team, to whatever they had at the half, and then the 72 they scored in the second half, in how the same group of players can let that happen. And that's fine. We know that we have to get a lot better. We keep saying that. But that's where we'll go from here.
Christos.
Hello, Coach. First of all, congratulations on the win. How important is to start with this win, with the way that you won tonight? How important is to start for this young group? And is it kind of a statement for potential-wise, that victory?
Well, it's a good start because we do have a lot of really good momentum going right now. Like I've talked about all camp, like starting with the offseason, the summer, into training camp, into our preseason game. So it is nice. At the end of the day, it's one game. And, but it's nice to keep that momentum going. And I don't think whether we won or lost tonight, it would have shook our group. I really believe our group is gelling nicely and believes in each other. And that's what we're trying to do. So it was good to get off with a win and continue that momentum. But like I said, we got a lot of work to do.
Matt George.
Hey, Luke, there were multiple stretches in this game with both De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Halliburton off the floor. Was that the game plan? And then in those lineups, are you looking to Davion Mitchell for that playmaking, or is it playmaking by committee in those spots?
Yeah, Davion's done a really nice job of earning trust within the coaching staff and within his teammates. So look, like I've talked about, these guys have been competing every day at practice, and it's normally Davion and Ty on one team, and Davion kind of the point guard playmaker on the other team. So we switch it up a little bit, but Davion's really, he's shown us that he's capable of doing that, and it allows us to get Buddy and TD on the court together, which are our two best shooters. And I know TD missed some shots tonight, but he had some looks that he's been making all training camp long. So it gives us a bit of a different look as far as elite shooting and some grit on the defensive end. We'll go back in the tape and take a look at it, but it's been a good group for us so far.
We'll go ahead and wrap up with Anthony Slater.
Yeah, what'd you think of Davion's debut, and was that sub late to put him back in? Was that purely defensive related?
Yeah, I thought Davion was good. He's like I've said, he's earned our trust. So we want him in the game for defense for sure because of his high level ability to play it. But he's offensively, I have all the confidence in the world that he can make a play. He had a huge pull up mid-range jumper in the fourth when we had kind of stalled out a little bit offensively. So we have all the trust in the world in Davion on both sides of the court.
All right, that's it for Coach. Thank you.
All right, good win. See you guys.